It's forgivable. More than forgivable.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's got
unforgivable.
an
0 out
asshole.
of 10. Worst video game made.
Oh,
Hate
okay.
it. Hate.
Actually, I quite
Hate
like this
video
weapon,
games.
so I'll keep it for a bit. I will swap out the what this thing for. Oh wait, no, it's not a melee weapon, ranged weapon thing. I can do both. Oh.
Wow.
Oh wow, I can hurt myself with that mortar. Never mind, that's horrible.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Dark Souls, it's very good. It's genuinely, probably, yeah, I'd say one of my favorite games of all time. I'm not sure I could pick a single favorite game of all time. I don't know. There are a lot of games, but Dark Souls is definitely up there.
Yeah, it's a great game.
It
It's a
is,
great game.
it is.
Oh boy, Plague of Gripes to start. Plague of Gripes, I've talked about him. He's
Yeah.
got the Dark Souls Let's Play I've talked about quite extensively, saying it's the best thing that you should all watch. 'Cause it's fantastic.
Yeah.
He started a new Let's Play. He's hyped up for a bit. What do you think his new Let's Play is of?
Bloodborne.
It's Dark Souls again. He's playing Dark Souls 1 again. He just mods this time.
Wow, what a
Great.
lad.
It's hilarious. It's the best thing.
That is
It's,
actually amazing.
It's another lore Let's Play. He's going slow again and doing. Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, that's
I give you
good.
the fake out of like, oh, I'm gonna go fast again. It's not gonna be like a lore Let's Play. It's gonna be like 50 half-hour parts like it was last time. It's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
good.
quick. It's another lore Let's Play. It's the same thing again, but with mods this time. It's amazing.
Ah.
He's got a mod that changes all the item locations. It's fantastic. So you pick up like the twin humanities, the like the wild beginning game, totally different item. It's great. It's
Ah.
a fantastic mod.
That's
You get like its fucking weapons. Oh, it's really cool.
that is really good.
I want to do a random item location run.
Oh,
Sounds like
yes.
the funnest thing in history.
It does sound actually quite fun. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm trying to find a way down there because I think, oh no, I'm just an idiot. I'm just an idiot. But that's just an idiot. A game idiot.
We already shit talked MatPat last time.
Yeah. We can't shit talk those guys twice.
You can only shit talk a YouTuber once per channel career.
Yeah, that's true. We did already shit talk Jim Sterling.
Yeah, did we do that in the Portal playthrough?
No, but we just
did it here.
this time, yeah.
Okay. In that case, that's fine. We've used our one.
Oh,
There
okay.
we
So we get one per.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's play.
That's what-
Okay.
we get one per channel.
Oh, okay. I see. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh god, I have no health again because everything is raining. Ah, I can't. Oh shit! The hell is happening? What is happening?
The effects do seem like they may be a bit much. I'll be honest. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if they're a bit much.
again,
That was bad.
not a good judge of this because
Yeah, of course you are.
2 FPS, low bit rate, low resolution nightmare. But yeah.
Yeah. Please don't hurt me. Yeah, you're dead now. Get deadened, kid. And the exit is right here. There we go. I am literally the best player of any video game ever. And we have 2009 monies. Hey.
What are you gonna buy with the money?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything for sale.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Pipe. Oh.
Well,
Poor kid collapses after just one drag. Okay.
so don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids. You will pass out after one drag.
You will die.
You will, yes.
Is this a hallucination
I think this is a hallucination, yes.
level? Wow.
That's
2 hallucination levels. That's exciting.
this game.
Impressive.
You thought the trend was in all video games? The trend is just in Bastion.
It was just Bastion. Bastion is the only game with illusions,
Yeah, it is.
hallucinations, tricks.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Bastion actually copyrighted illusions and tricks.
Copyrighted grifts as a concept.
Yes, anytime you see somebody trying to trick you, you just yell, I know you, you're super giant games, and they'll say, oh damn, I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids. And then
your dog.
And the dog, yes.
even if you're only one person and there is no dog.
Yeah.
And an adult,
Absolutely.
an old man. If you're an old man, they will call you meddling kids with a dog.
Yeah, I those guys.
Strange
at
how
Supergiant-
Supergiant Games do that
Yeah.
every time, but you know.
I don't know. They make a good game, so I guess it's okay.
They did make 2 good games.
Yeah. And I think they're working on another one. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I can't
What's
remember
their
what it's called.
third video game they make?
I can't remember what it's called. There's very early stuff about it. They haven't released much information. I don't know if they're going to E3. I hope they are, because that's the thing that's happening.
Oh yeah,
Well, it's
E3.
already happened by now. By the time you, the viewer, are watching this, but not for us. E3. It's happening on Tuesday, the 13th, I think it is. Upcoming Tuesday from time of recording, and until Thursday. That's quite interesting.
Oh wow, how exciting!
Yeah. Obviously, nobody like Valve is set to come. So that's
Isn't it like the 10-year anniversary of Episode 2?
yeah, it
this year?
is. Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah.
I'm glad that Valve don't make video games.
Yeah,
I'm glad
really
that
sad.
they legitimately make me angry how they just don't communicate. It is really disgusting, but you know.
Yeah, I
it's
don't know.
fine. Who cares? Don't worry about it. It's okay.
It is genuinely problematic for the well-being of my respect for them as a development studio. It's great they have Steam. It's great they're pushing forward in VR, but in order to they can't just ride off the momentum. As you push back, as you use your influence to make VR a thing, you have to keep it. You have to keep making your influence exist. You have to at least make a video game. I get that they made that weird test pack for Steam VR, but that isn't a game. If you call that a game, then I will find you and stab you. Maybe with a machete. I'll find a way.
Even though the issue of machetes, they're not a great stabbing tool.
Exactly,
Really
yeah.
exists for chopping.
I
I mean, you
yeah.
can stab a machete, but it's
And that
it's
would
more.
still be a smarter thing to do than to say that Destinations was a full game when it wasn't. And the reason I'm even saying this is because I've seen people claiming that it is a full game. That, oh, don't get annoyed at Valve. They released Destinations. It was a full game. When it wasn't. The last full game they released was Dota 2.
I feel like the hype for anything Valve, is it exist anymore? Does anyone care? I don't know.
I don't know. If
I don't
Valve
care
were to
anymore.
do anything, I'd be interested because I don't know. I'm still I still
They don't
think they're
make video-
competent.
They make money now. That's all they do.
They make Steam now, and Steam
They
does
make Steam and they make it slowly
very
worse.
bad. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Greenlight is dead now.
That's
So that's good at least. The
Good
last.
that problem they caused is now not present anymore.
Yeah, that's good. The real hero is Steam. They're fixing problems they caused. Real stand-up guys in it. But yeah, Steam Direct is coming. Do you know anything about Steam Direct?
It's green light about the people. Just pay the money and Valve looks at it instead, right?
Yeah, except they don't look at it. They just upload it.
Oh.
They'll take it down if it's not good.
Okay.
It's the
So
policy.
so it's not even any different then. It's just a case of also remove the voting system.
It is because it's a per game fee rather than a license to upload as many as you want.
Okay then. Oh,
So yeah, I think that was definitely a step in the right direction. I think Steam Direct will definitely be good because obviously you can't have somebody who just pays for a license and uploads 15 games with the trading cards. So I think that'll be definitely a step in the right direction. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Again, it could go very badly. It depends. Obviously, with something like this, there's like a million variables. But yeah, I got a good feeling about it.
hopefully they do a good.
Yeah, let's hope.
Good things are nice.
Yeah, they are. I much prefer it when there are good things than when there are bad things like Greenlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's just yeah.
Hopefully Valve does actually do something in this E3, but
Yeah, I don't know. They're not listed as exhibitors. That implies they won't be making a game, but they could very likely be still talking about something. I mean, they just
say Half-Life isn't dead, or just say it's dead at this point. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's a joke now.
Obviously, you know.
It's just a sad joke.
the thing is, they would lose a lot of money, and it could genuinely damage them. I don't know to what degree it could damage them at this point.
It's
But
damaging them being silent. It's the case.
it's
Just
damaging
rip
them,
the
but
plaster off one way or another. Rip the plaster off, because it's how it goes. Because it's getting pulled off anyway. Do you want it to be this slow, agonizing, constant pain of year after year, you failing to make the video game that we all asked for? Do you want to just say you're not doing it, or just fucking say you're doing it? Oh, we don't want to be. We don't want to. Don't give a release date. Just say yes, we're still doing it.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing is that it's quite possible they don't even know if they're still doing it, because obviously they have the
In that case, say they
desks
don't
with
know.
wheels.
Say what they're doing. Say
There are a
what
lot of
you're
variables,
doing.
and I think a lot of it comes
Communicate.
down to the fact that they don't want to lose money. And as much as, you know, that is in itself a very visceral reaction, like, ugh, because that is horrible. There's not. I am highly skeptical of the fact they're exactly starved for money, and if they are, they're doing something
They're
wrong.
not. They're
It's your fucking
ridiculously
Steam.
rich.
But,
They make money from all sales on PC, practically speaking.
Yeah, they are obviously. They are literally industry leaders. So
Yeah,
I
they're
think they could.
demonstrably rich.
But yeah, I don't know. Fuck them, basically.
Here's the thing. It's a case of the longer they do this, the more their respect for them wanes, which is the less I feel guilty for pirating video games instead of buying them on Steam.
Yeah, definitely.
There's the way that this is mechanically losing them money,
Yeah.
because the less regret I feel for getting a torrent instead of spending money.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I still feel guilty for the actual developers, because as previously stated, I don't play very many AAA games.
In that case, I'd buy them on GOG instead.
Yeah, of course. GOG is pretty cool. I like GOG.com.
It's like Steam, only not run by cunts.
And it's a good movement in the interest of getting rid of DRM, which is also something which is getting a bit pushy now. What with what's it called, De Novo, which is a horrible thing. It's just bad in every way.
It's weird that this lesson hasn't been learned yet, because I remember this like being like the hot topic back when Spore released,
Yeah.
and it's still going. Like, haven't you realised yet? Have you not figured this out? People really fucking hate it when you do the DRM shit.
Yeah. It's a constant balance between keeping people from being too upset and also keeping your money, because, you know, obviously it does to some degree hurt sales to not put DRM on your thing, but it also hurts sales to make if all your customers hate you. And yeah, it's just nobody knows what to do because they want to maximize profits, and they don't notice the fact that De Novo is actively hurting their profits, because De Novo works by several layers of virtualization. None of this is confirmed because it's closed source, aggressively closed source, but the current speculation or educated guesses indicate it's several layers of virtualization, which basically means that it slows down everything a lot. Yeah, it slows down everything a lot. It does have some ramifications for certain graphics stuff can't be used on it because technology is fuck. And yeah, then the big one is that it doesn't work on Linux, which is probably the most important reason why I hate it. Aggressively hate it. So yeah.
You've been in this dream sequence for a long damn time.
It's
Is this
because
like
I accidentally entered a bonus sequence and I can't be bothered to
Can you
exit
not
out of it.
leave?
I
Seems
can,
to
but
be
I've
like
gotten
a-
so close to the end now.
Okay then. It's looking at this point like a fucking an endless mode. Jeez.
No,
Look,
it's
the robot ball again. That
Oh, no,
robot
yeah.
ball back from fucking 2 hours ago.
yeah, it's true. He's back. He's back and badder than ever. There we go. I think that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I think that's it. Where am I going now? Where am I going now? Go back here? I'm going somewhere. There we go. Just automatically cleared out. But yeah, Valve, not
Bad
like
people.
bad people. Yeah, that Gabe Newell,
Yeah.
he's not good.
I hate video games.
Yeah, it's really upsetting that they got the whole fucking memes. Like, oh, gay Ben. Ah.
That's how it's become a meme for certain developers to just be bad. Of Valve doesn't make games, therefore it's fine when they just don't do anything. Or the Bethesda one, their games are all broken messes coded by incompetent idiots. But it's fine because it's a meme. That's the case.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that, like, memes excuse, this sort of
Bad business or
bad business, literally,
practice.
like actively things which are just bad, things which are unapologetically just bad. And it's not...
how Fallout 4 is a legitimately badly made game.
Yeah.
How their coding is incompetent. How their animators are the worst.
Yeah.
I can't speak to the actual this, but to my knowledge, their head animator he was a friend of Todd Howard, like in school or some shit.
Oh no.
That's the reason. Again, don't quote me on that. Don't know exactly. That's
yeah, because I'm
on a 4chan post.
Yeah, I feel like especially with being in my position as a aspiring game developer, I'm usually quite sympathetic to people who do a bad on making a video game. Like in Mass Effect Andromeda, like that whole animations mess. Extra Credits had a video on how that's very likely not the fault of lazy or even bad animators. It's very likely a result of a complicated code base, and they broke it down why. And that sort of thing, made me realize, oh yeah, maybe it's not their fault. But in the case of Fallout 4, if that's the case, if it is where the animators is genuinely bad, then that's very
okay, so
excuse.
here's how I prove it to you. There's not a case of it's mechanical bad. See, if Google go onto YouTube to like Piper's introduction, it's animated totally different from anyone else. Like there's one scene of good animation. It's like, oh, that's legitimately good animation. The person's moving dynamically. Let's get past, then just goes back into the normal walk cycle and looks like shit.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because that one fucking like bit for a trailer they bothered to animate decently.
Yeah.
And the robots look decent because they're robots, I suppose. But that's about where it ends.
Yeah.
Piper has one good animation when you meet her, and the robots look good because all of the characters look like robots anyway.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's fine. That's good. That's part of the story. They're all simps. All of the characters are simps. That's why they move like automatons.
Yeah.
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 Bethesda.
Bethesda. They're not good guys. I don't like Bethesda. I've never been a fan of even games like Skyrim, or Oblivion, because I never played Morrowind. I can only speak to Oblivion and Skyrim. I quite enjoyed Oblivion when I was quite young. I enjoyed Skyrim a little bit, but it had buggy textures because my graphics card didn't support DirectX 9 at that point, or was it DirectX 10? One of them. And oh god, I'm dying. But yeah, I enjoyed it, but I've played it since. I just don't enjoy it anymore because I realise this game, it isn't good. It's like it's what we were talking about earlier.
The process of the game is fun. Fighting isn't fun. The combat isn't fun, and all of the quests are just walk somewhere to combat.
Yeah, it's an interactive world building experience, and that's just not something which I'm into.
Here's what you do. Here's how you make a good Elder Scrolls game. You use the like goofy RPG mechanics of Morrowind, make them just as easily breakable. It's fun. Don't make it. I know you can break Morrowind ridiculously, but that's the best part of Morrowind. No, it's not, but it is a fantastic part of Morrowind. You get the questing of Oblivion, where you use the mechanics interestingly to have interesting, strange quests that are fun. And you have the setting. You just let Kirkbride do it. Give it to Kirkbride and let him take full control of your setting and do whatever he draws. Do that for your art design. Kirkbride is the guy that made all the interesting, cool stuff in Morrowind.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was wondering about that.
Like all the cool-looking armors in Morrowind. It's because Kirkbride drew them. All the cool, crazy, like like stuff where everything's a dream within a dream. The world ends with the word, the Vivek shit. How Vivek is a like crazy floating hermaphrodite who's half different colors who gained his magical power by having sex with the god of rape. It's all because of Kirkbride, because he's a crazy genius, man.
That's quite good then.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Also, get the writers from Fallout New Vegas.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh dear. Yeah, Bethesda.
Like, here's the thing. Like, Morrowind, like mechanically, like as far as fighting, it's pretty like mechanically bad, but it's a way it's abstract. It's full RPG, so it doesn't matter, you know. Like
yeah.
this is a full stats game at this point.
Yeah.
Like you can swing and your sword, you're aimed at them and you miss because it's a dice roll. The game works on dice roll. There's just a layer of abstraction past dice rolling.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
it becomes fine. The combat's bad because it's not about that. It's now a dice game. This is now a tabletop RPG.
Yeah.
As far as the combat goes, which is fun. That's cool. That's great.
Yeah.
Also, Morrowind's the best. Morrowind's so good. Morrowind is fantastic. Morrowind is a game.
Damn it, I
the
died.
best. Like, okay, so let me give you an example of why Morrowind. There's an item called the Boots of Blinding Speed, which is like this one quest. Like a thing like people notice in Morrowind is you move really slowly at the beginning. It's legitimately kind of an issue. It's you move way too slow. But there's an item called the Boots of Blinding Speed, and they make you move really pretty quickly. Problem is, they make you blind. They like it's like there's a like 95% blindness effect on them.
Oh right, okay.
Like the interesting mechanic. Like it's like sort of a fun sort of joke. I was like, okay, this isn't really practical. It's not meant to be practical, you know. But you can do your own, like making your own spells in that game. So you can like edit the stats and edit the numbers for making your own spells. And there's a spell for making it so it's resistance to like magical attacks or magical debuff effects. So you can give yourself 1 second of 100% immunity to magical like debuff effects. And because the blinding effect only gets casted when you put on the boots.
Oh wow.
So you cast that spell for 1 second and then you put on the boots. And now you have the speed, but you can still see perfectly fine.
Oh wow.
And that's the trick of it. It's great. You can do all sort of crazy things with breaking the game like that. Like you can like make spells to buff up, to buff other people. And because like it pauses the game when you talk to people, so you can like for trainers, the way the trainer system works is like the top 3 skills they can train you, and they can train you up to their level. Or like something like that. You can make a spell to buff any of their skills, like by 100 for a second again.
Oh wow.
So you can get a trainer, you can buff their skills to 100 for a second, talk to them, and they can train you in anything, all the way to 100.
Oh wow. That's actually
It's
very
hilarious.
cool.
It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
It's like it makes you can make the game horribly broken, but it's hilarious and fun, and it's fantastic. And you could like enchant and you could, again, because you can customize the magic entirely. You can customize magic by the numbers. You can enchant it with this, so you can make it so. Like you can have you can have it so you can like use like rings as like ways to get it more mana. Like you can enchant it with a spell to give you mana. Just essentially so you can just equip a ring, use that, and like buff and get out a bunch of your mana and use up all the charge on that ring, then throw away the ring to like use that as like in like homemade clothing potions. It's awesome. So
yeah,
cool.
That's pretty
and there's
cool.
like there's a levitation spell in that game. You can just fly around, and you can combine this with all that other goofy shit. So you can just fly constantly.
Oh, that's good.
You combine this with normally flying's pretty slow, but with the Boots of Blinding Speed, you're flying quickly now.
Yeah.
So like my character, like my main character that I played with in Morrowind, I just did full goofy mage.
Oh, that's
so I'm a fucking Telvanni wizard that flies around constantly. It's like it's just, it's great. You're just breaking the laws of reality. It's hilarious. It's fantastic. It's the best video game ever made. It's so fun to break Morrowind.
Yeah, and
it feels like the game is encouraging you to do that. It feels like it's going on. Yeah, you can do it. It's great. It's great. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
Makes me so happy. Morrowind is the best video game.
Yeah, that's good, and that's sort of related to something which I was going to mention. That games in general, a lot, especially lately, they sort of like to foolproof themselves, and I think this isn't a good idea because it's sort of linked into what you say, like the idea of having people just get stuck with their dumb decisions. But it's not so much that; it's just because I think that if you give the player agency, even under the guise of being able to do something, you know, really, really stupid, you know, like, I don't know, make yourself immobilized for a while. I think that still aids the feeling of game, because every time you don't do that, you feel like you're doing something good. Every time you don't actively fuck up everything, you feel like you've made a good decision. And yeah, I don't know. I don't like games that try to carefully lock the player out from doing that sort of stuff.
Oh, it's such a good game, and there's like it sort of ties in what you're saying, like the lack of hand holding in that game. Like, it doesn't tell you can do any of this. You just got to figure it out. Like, wait a second, I can make my own spells. I can put any spell as an enchantment on any item.
Yeah.
So it's time to figure out. It's got no quest markers, so you got to ask for directions. It's got no fast travel, so you have to take the public like transportation.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, that's how you get between cities quickly, is you take the giant insect bus.
Yeah.
Also, it's Morrowind, so yeah, the buses are giant fucking ash insects. Their silt spreaders are the best, because the art design in Morrowind is all done by Kirkbride, and Kirkbride is a genius, great man. Good boy. Oh
Yeah.
wow, everything's all horrible.
I know, it is. Everything just got invaded. Everything is dead now, and then it's fixed. But yeah. Sort of fixed.
Okay. The lights are back on.
Yeah, they are. Now we're gonna build something new. Ooh. Build a new thing. Lost and found.